Hello, I'm Dinah Lipperton, and I'm here to describe research design challenges that I expect to encounter in my upcoming research design. To do this, I'm going to take a look ahead at what I need to do in the research design process. In that is elements of methodology, procedures, analysis, assumptions, and limitations. By examining what will be covered in the methodology section, it can help me uncover potential issues or challenges that I might face. The challenges I expect to encounter during the methodology section involve elements of decision making, bias, and measurement tools. I have several elements that need to be decided upon. Can look to Miller and Salkid to see some options. They have a wonderful tool for deciding what type of research survey or study should be used based on the information hoping to be gathered. I can avoid bias by referring back to other tools and asking for peer review to ensure that I'm not riddling my research with preconceived ideas and notions. And I must ensure that my measurement tools are both valid and reliable. And that's a challenge that I'm not quite sure how I will overcome yet. Clarity, time, and participation are all challenges I expect in the procedure portion. Part of the overcoming of these problems will be in a defining of the why. I need to go back to corporate statements as far as mission, value, and vision, as well as explore the budget plan schedule so that I can explain why and how it affects the individual employee personally. I also need to focus my study on an increased knowledge, not performance. While performance should be increased with increased knowledge, the study is designed on learning, not performance. And to help with participation, I believe that an honest, straightforward, and interactive platform is the best way to get all stakeholders involved. There are many challenges that could be had with the analysis portion of the plan. Challenges with measurements, defining the change, and bias are all very common in analysis. I hope to look to establish tools as well as remaining focused to help overcome many of these challenges. I think as long as I am wary of my wording, am very clear, and try as much as possible to avoid assumptions, I can overcome many of these challenges. Assumptions will have its own unique set of challenges. The basic idea of assumptions is that we are assuming something to be true or present or real that may not necessarily be. I included a graphic here. It says, but we've always done it this way with a big X through it. And that is the tool, that is my process in the assumptions category to try to help me uncover the challenges that come with trying to assess, evaluate, and identify the assumptions that I've made through the process. There will be also challenges in the limitations section with identifying both general and specific limitations. During the making of this, I could only identify one specific limitation, that this research is kind of specific to the counterculture society. However, I am sure that other limitations are present. Being aware of these limitations is a challenge all upon itself, because I want to think that I have been thorough enough to overcome many limitations, but finding flaws is always a challenge. One thing I always try to remember is that challenges are certain. One of my favorite TV personalities, Adam Savage, has a famous quote, "Remember, failure is always an option." And I do try to remember that. I do not think of failure as losing, but as an opportunity to learn and grow. And I do not see these challenges as complications, but areas in which I can learn and grow. As long as I focus on my planning, thinking critically, and persevering through all challenges, I know I'm able to complete this research design. I am ready to continue to move forward in the research development process, remembering to remain open-minded and always question myself. Thank you very much for your time during this presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at dinaliberton@gmail.com. Thank you.